Hi everyone, I'm Malaysia from KLGadgetGuy, and today we're going to do an unboxing of the Nexus 6P. Now thank you Huawei for giving us a brand new box so we can see exactly what we will get if you buy it from a retail store. So let's go! Now on the box we have this fancy P font with an aerial view of a map on the overlay. Now on the back is the image of the phone that's in the box. Well, looks like we'll be getting the graphite colored device. Now the Nexus 6P comes in two colors here, which is the graphite and the aluminium. So let's just get this baby open. Now a really sharp blade is needed to cut through this cardboard really. You could just tear the cardboard apart, but I guess I'd rather do this in a neater, more civilized manner. So let's remove it and oh look! The box is recyclable, that's a good thing. The box looks clean and minimalist with just the same fancy P font embossed in the center. Let's pop it open. Now the box is made out of compressed cardboard, which is probably why it is as hard as plastic. Okay, let me put the blade away before I cut myself. So yeah, just like the rest of the packaging, the card inlay looks clean and minimalistic in shades of grey with teal accents. Kinda reminds me of a Tiffany blue. Now what is this card anyway? Right, so this piece of cardboard is an infographic style quick manual that shows the components in a box and how to use them, like how to charge or to pop open the SIM tray. And these are the components found in the box. Ah, the beautiful Nexus 6P unopened, fresh from the box in virgin form. Now let's put it aside first to see what else is inside. And what's this? Oh, you get 90 days of free access to Google Play Music. Nice! And this is the SIM tray ejector in a rather small form. And of course the manual in case you don't know how to use the phone in many different languages. All in the same lovely grey and teal packaging. So here are the charging accessories. This is the adapter for the USB slot. But why Huawei? Why 2-pin adapter? Anyway, here are the cables for charging. Looks rather long, which is great. Both ends are USB-C connectors where one side connects to the phone and the other to the adapter. There is also another really short cable with one end, which is a USB 3.0 to connect your PC or to a power bank, and the other end a USB-C to connect to the phone. Finally, let's move back to the sexy device and take off its trappings. This is so satisfying to just rip the packaging off, especially since it's a spanking brand new unit. Now there you go! The Nexus 6P is actually designed by Google and built by Huawei, in case you're wondering about the Huawei logos. The Nexus 6P feels really good in the hand. It is pretty slim after all, measuring at only 7.3 mm thin. Now let's boot it up. Now it looks rather clean, right? We just booted it and this is all we see on the first screen. It is after all vanilla Android and an Android Marshmallow 6.0 at that. There is an app drawer and basically the interface and icons all look like how it would be if you were to install Google Now Launcher on your phone. Since there is only one page of apps here, let's put another app to create another page. Now okay, well now the transition between pages is quite smooth and swiping doesn't feel laggy. This is the history stack button and it doesn't have a clear all function, which just doesn't make sense now, does it? Other than a history stack button, there is the home and the back. All on-screen buttons here. Notifications are as usual on the top with the brightness controls and settings easily accessible as well as the main shortcuts. There is also an update for the OS which we will of course install. This is the phone and keypad design, which is very minimalist. Now looking at the settings, there isn't really much you can mess around with. This is vanilla Android after all. There is the display options and casting options, and there is tap to pay, but I don't think we can use that in Malaysia just yet. Now generally the entire look of vanilla Android is very simple. If you're expecting functions like more customization and all those fancy bloatware, then you might be a tad bit disappointed. The camera at the back looks unique, I must say. There is this slim, glossy, protruding piece that holds the LED flash and the rear camera, which I must say is probably just a design quirk. This is the only glossy part as the rest of the phone is of matte finish. Now this circular depression at the back of the device here is actually a fingerprint scanner. Looks nice, but hopefully it detects fingerprints well since the surface area is a little small after all. Then we have an unobtrusive Nexus branding at the back with of course the Huawei logo as well. There are two buttons on the right side of the phone, with the power button texture different from the volume rocker and its placement different from the other phones. Now this is gonna be tricky. Now let's eject the SIM tray. The Nexus 6P only supports a single SIM with no expandable storage support. The SIM tray looks rather big for only a little nano SIM though. It really is a shame there is no micro SD support, although we do have 64GB of flash memory. Now at the top we have the headphones jack port and the USB-C slot at the bottom. Now I love the front-facing speakers located at the bottom and the top part of the device, with the 5.7-inch screen in between. Makes watching videos much more enjoyable. Now a quick look at the camera functions. Focusing is quick and you just need to swipe for video recording. One thing I noticed though, there is not much filters for cameras. No beauty filter other than just panorama and HDR support. Very basic. As for the detailed capabilities of the camera, well, we will just take a look at it in our full review of the Nexus 6P.
Thank you for watching the unboxing of the Nexus 6P. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like us on social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter or G+, and Instagram too, and comment below if you have anything to ask or anything to say. So, till the next time where we do an actual review of the Nexus 6P, this is Alicia signing off. Ta-da!